When it comes to gold farms, there are quite a few that spring to mind for recommendation, but none just like the 𝐤𝐵𝐺𝐵𝐿 and Obsidian Ore multi-farm. Let us begin. Okay, so today we are currently in 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐸. This is where we'll be farming up 𝐤𝐵𝐺𝐵𝐿 and Obsidian Ore. There are a few requirements for this actual farm. Is you must have mining and you must have herbalism for cataclysm. It is best if they are maxed, but you can use this for leveling as well. What you're going to be wanting to do is pull up the Worth It recorder, press play, and we'll be wanting to start our farming session. Take note that you may want to have the Dark Moon Firewater potion, as this will help you increase your swimming speed. Alongside that, it is most best done with a druid, as when you've done the introductory quest for 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐸, this will give you an underwater buff called Sea Legs, as it will give you 60% increased movement speed, but it does stack with the druid travel form, making them swim super dang fast, and you can outrun all of your competition by doing so. I generally love doing this, and I even go so fast as the nodes don't even respawn sometimes. It's a little bit insane, but I'm glad that I can actually farm this as fast as I can, because then I'm getting the maximum amount for my time. Much like I said though, you will need to do the introduction quest for this zone, as it needs to be done in order to get your sea legs, otherwise you literally will just drown, and I don't think any of you guys want to drown, to be honest. The next thing of note that you might want to be able to do, you're going to get a large variety of the Obsidian Ore and also 𝐤𝐵𝐺𝐸𝐿. 𝐤𝐵𝐵𝐿 gets its value and the volatile life that you get along with it for the creation of the Vial of the Sands mount, where they are used to create two flasks called the Flask of Titanic Strength and the Flask of Winds. These are used to create the mount, the Vial of the Sands, but also if you have an Elixir Master and you actually get the materials from this farm and then craft it, you get a 20% proc on your Alchemist with Elixir Master, making it so you can produce more materials for your time. I generally love doing this, as I am a proprietor of selling Vial of the Sands mounts, and I'm quite well versed on how to extract as much value as I can from a farming session for the materials that I need for creating my mounts. Alongside that, if we take a look at Worth It and we go into herbs, we're going to be wanting to have a look at 𝐤𝐵𝐺𝐸𝐿. It predicts for us that we will get around about 249 𝐤𝐵𝐺𝐸𝐿 with 104 volatile life, but this is a multi-farm, right? Yep, so we're going to want to look at the one for multi-farms, and we should hopefully get 239 Obsidian Ore, 240 𝐤𝐵𝐺𝐸𝐿, 159 Stormvine, 119 volatile life, and 11 volatile earth, along with a load of cataclysm based gems. This gold farm is literally one of my favourite ones, because there is literally no competition when you're doing this. It's that easy. I love it. And with my druid just swimming so fast, it just gets ridiculous on how much I can farm in 1 hour's worth of farming. It's pretty insane, especially even while I'm doing this video and I'm recording it right now. I'm still gathering materials, but I'm just chatting away like a lunatic, so to speak. But I have wrote some notes on the additionals. So for additionals of this farm, please keep an eye out for the rare spawn Poseidus. He has a 100% drop chance to drop the Reigns of Poseidus, and if you're lucky enough to come across him while you're in the water in 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐸, obviously, you'll be able to get a free mount which you can sell on the auction house for a few thousand gold. Last time I checked, it was around about 7,000 gold, but let's check it again and have a look at what we can actually see. The Reigns of Poseidus is currently going for 6,333 gold on my server specifically. That's pretty good if you just come across it while you're farming, and overall that is a nice little bonus when you're actually farming up all of this stuff. Alongside that, Obsidian Ore can be smelted into obsidian bars and used to create the transmog that goes along with this, with Obsidian Ore being the lesser of the cataclysm ores to be actually farmed. farmed, it generally goes for a lot more gold than its counterpart Elementium ore. Overall, and to sum it all up, I really love this farm. I couldn't bang on about it enough, and this is why I'm recommending it to you guys for the 60 days of gold farming, as a gold farm you guys should all do. Alongside that, to go along with the 60 days of gold farming, is to celebrate the release of my game Void, which is currently on Steam. Other than that guys, have a wonderful rest of the day. Try and check out Void if you can, and aside from all of that, just have an awesome day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.